Alright, so I feel the need to have to explain to you Kevin's definition of retarded. Now, Simon and Garfunkel say it all, okay? The Sounds of Silence, okay? Disturbed did a cover, okay? Disturbed. Everyone likes new things that are old, I guess, right? So, you know, people talking without, people listening without hearing, people talking without knowing or something. I don't know, what is it? Whatever. All it means is that if you don't pick up on creation code, you only get the maximum 50% of the whole story being told. And since I'm pretty confident in saying that none of you even fully get, like, there's like a few of you, you know, like, okay, you know that songs have more than one meaning. It's usually about drugs, like all of them. So, you think you have it nailed. No, you have the obvious in plain sight. You have to look at the hidden in plain sight. The hidden in plain sight is the creation code and mathematics of creation, and I don't think it is always there, not on purpose. Like, I guess, like, original divine creation. I think that when you know, you just kind of tailor your stuff to that. Now, yeah, go listen to the Sounds of Silence again. Like, literally, and think about that. Think about the creators and the songs they create, where they slip in hidden meanings for those who can see and hear to pick up on. And those are usually the ones paying them. That's where they get their paycheck from, guy. You don't piss in the pool that you're about to swim in. So, I can see why it's a secret, okay? But, like, fuck off. It's time, you know, it's the end. Now, if you don't get the whole hidden meaning of the obvious and you don't get the full concept or even, like, understanding that there is a creation code aspect of equal magnitude in the same song, then you're right away under 50%. You're a fail. Because I know you don't get 100% of the actual meaning. That's retarded. To go around life and not pick up on creation code because you refuse to count and learn math and accept what I found based on my documented observations, that's just ignorant. I'm sorry, like, my whole other channel got deleted in anger one day. But, you know, it took me a while, a non-linear journey, to get to the actual fabrication of the matrix. That only started when I got my first whiteboard. I was like, I have a whiteboard. What am I going to do with it? I got to do something cool. I started using it, and I was like, okay, but I got to use it and then, like, add and add and add. And I was like, seems to be working out. I haven't changed one value since, like, whatever, over a year ago. That's fucked. I've been interpreting it. I've been interpreting the numbers that are there. They're not my numbers. They're the numbers that just should be where they are. I'm a good Sudoku solver. I'm a good crossword solver. I'm intelligent. I am observant. I'm not very good at linguistic or English or anything. I've been picking up a lot of stuff from here and there as I go. But, I mean, like, shit, guys. It's pretty cool what I found. And I'm like, hey everyone, look at this. This is like, you should be like, look. And everyone should be like, well then. So, and then once you understand the basic rules, the whole point of waiting, once you understand the rules, I used that clip twice, at the beginning and the end. Okay, the waiting, like, Cole's Notes version 11-minute video took me about 4 hours to do, like, including watching the movie a second time. Like, I watched it and then I was like, fuck, I saw a lot of stuff. And that wheel was bothering me, so I went back and saw the wheel and I was like, yep, there it is. I see the 110, I see the 2143. There's just a little bit of a, you know, pattern to recognize. So then I said, okay, well, let's just watch the whole thing. And then I took my little pad and I wrote, like, times that I had to go back. So then after I watched it a second time, I went back to all the times, and I had the camera rolling, and I filmed in shitty light and shitty sound because it's late and I can't be really loud, and people live beside me and beneath me and above me. So like, you know, I did what I could do, and you know, you can download it and like lighten it up or something. I don't know. If I lighten it up on YouTube, it makes me like repost it as a new video. I don't really want to do that, okay? In the first fucking frame of that video, you see a life preserver on the wall. And it says, ahoy. Boom. Yeah, that perked my ears, guy. I was like, ahoy, where's the ship? Where's the ship? And I remember seeing the ship, but then I remember seeing the ship. And I watched the whole movie and I didn't see the ship like the way I wanted to see it. So then I was like, okay. Oh yeah, I remember the end, the credits. At the end of the credits, they showed the Ruby Goldberg machine going to do a beer. You know, it has a fox, it has a dog, it has a ship with a sail. Come on, when it's filling up with water is when he's peeing in the urinal. Like, I didn't time that. That just happened because I broke it down the way I broke it down, and I went through some kind of pattern that I had in my head to make it work. And like literally, after I watched the movie, after I captured my clips and I edited them and spliced them and put them all together, it took me 4 hours. The one this morning took me about 40 minutes to do, because my bud handed me the paper and said, look what I found yesterday in the thing. He's like, look at that. Like, look at that name of, what was it? Burning Secret? Oh my god, it's about energy and fire, guys, you idiots. So, like, I'm breaking reality to conjure up weird things is what I think sometimes. But, you know, whatever, okay? You have an icosahedron inside a dodecahedron. They both have holes in them, okay? I don't know. You have the sun and the moon. The sun and the moon represent both holes. One of them you'll see very, very bright. The other one you'll see with very good resolution. Like maybe the sun and the moon, maybe half, like, I can't even explain it. Dark side of the moon. Okay, the moon doesn't rotate, guys. Notice the dark side of the moon is just the sun. And it's like a bending light trick between the one-dimensional line with two balls connected by a non-linear one-dimensional line. Ever think like that? No? Probably not. I just think maybe the word for the moon, M-O-O-N, actually means the sun, and sun means the moon, you know? And the phases of the moon now, like how you get phases of the moon when the moon is the sun. So the 7 on my board would be the sun and the 6 would be the moon. And if that were the case, then the only way I can see it working is there's Mars and then it's 2 moons. So either the 2 moons of Mars are doing constructive or destructive interference with the moon, the actual ball called the moon. But then I'm like, I don't know. I don't want to play with the names right now. That's just a hypothesis. I just want to explain it finally and get it done with. Okay, so that's over. It's not really what I think, but it's always in my mind. Yeah, back to waiting, okay? Wow. I don't know, guys. So, like, you gotta create your own penis showing game. This is my penis showing game. I am showing you my penis. It's all like math and whatnot, and it's out there. It's on the line. I don't give a shit anymore, guys. I'm right. And I'm onto something. And I'm more right than onto something. I'm onto something as I'm right. But I'm now thinking that the lower left quadrant will be the 67 matrix, because if you splice it down north and south, then your 7, 6, 6, 7 would be... I don't know if I want to reciprocate it upwards or side to side. Anyway, gotta play with it. Gotta get it going and do it and all that. Be nice to have better internet. No, like, it just speaks to me, okay? Everything. I've been thinking a lot about the map of Ottawa, and it makes sense. Remember I said the 9x9 matrix is a downtown core. The downtown meaning LeBreton Flats to the Golden Triangle, and Wellington Street, where you can't go any further because there's like the Ottawa River, and south to the 417. Now, if you go past the 417 into the glebe up to about First Avenue, I believe that could make the tip of the heart. Okay, and when the Golden Triangle sits down, and the LeBreton Flats is not that one-dimensional line; it's actually curvy. I think those two curves will actually like kind of show the bubbleness of the heart. And now at the top you need two lumps, and those two would be represented by the Supreme Court of Canada and Parliament of Canada. Okay, so the 97 heart, the bigger heart, is there. Now remember, I keep saying that 97 islands are going to show up in the Pacific. Well, like maybe I'm like a dimension behind in my thinking. Because I've been looking at the map of Canada lately, and it's like an upside down heart, okay? All the islands from Baffin Islands and everything, and then it kind of goes down, and kind of goes down like this, but it has a straight line. But Lake Superior kind of goes off the dash. I wonder if there's like a line that can like naturally goes up, that looks like a lump in America, and then like down to like Toronto and all that could be the other lump, and then it kind of like bulges out and goes in. And not only that, but Hudson's Bay and James Bay, which is like between Manitoba and Ontario kind of thing. It looks like a Mandelbrot set depiction. Go look at Hudson's Bay, James Bay on a map. And then go look at a Mandelbrot set. Now, I don't know how many islands there are, but if you look at it, there's like more than 45, 50. I don't know how big the island has to be counted as an island. Like, it can't be in a lake, it has to be its own whatever. Maybe there's more, maybe there's less. But it kind of looks like an upside down heart in a certain point of view. But it's like attached to shit. Because it's attached to the seed. Which would be America, I guess. And then the whole rest of the right hand of God going up to the 69, you know. For the 0th dimension, singularity, 1-dimensional line, 2-dimensional plane, 3-dimensional volume, and 4th dimensional time. Because you can derive all your aspects of time. All units of time are there. Everything. Up to why we have 365.25 days in a year. You know? Like, I didn't work it to do that, it just seems to be that. So like, okay, if you don't get it, and you're not even, like, I don't care if you're like, gonna agree with me or not, you gotta like, actually think of it as a point of view. Like, people have fucked up theories out there, and what I used to do is like, just wanted to know what these people thought about something. Just to know that that actually happens. So like, there is a cellular nature to energy. There's a cellular mathematical formula, which is all about dots and lines. And dots and lines depict Roman numerals. And Roman numerals are on the stairway to heaven in my depiction. Just because it is. I saw the 01VX and 10, and I was like, wait, these are Roman numerals. I'm like, okay, then I get the rest, you know? It's like you do the right hand of God, then you get the left hand of God for free. You get hints to the Sudoku, my God, it's just... So, yeah. These are my thoughts, okay? Now, think about my point of view. When I walk around and deal with people, they don't know about any of this. They have no iota of anything that this exists. What do you think I think? I don't think they're retarded. I treat people with respect. And they usually know a lot more about me than stuff that I don't know about. And I pick their brain and pick the scab, but I'm just saying, like, guys, like, they just don't understand the other part. And I know this. I know this. And some people I look around now and I'm like, maybe they do, maybe they do, maybe they do, maybe they do. Someone's got to. You know? It's just a clever code. It's the secret. It's the Freemason secret. Go watch, like, literally. It's in waiting. Okay, 1 of 7 of 13 of 110 of 2143 shows up in the 9th quadrant on a wheel with a pentagram or a 5-pointed star in the middle. Like Aleister Crowley symbols, guys. I've been on fire lately. My videos have been edited like fucking like professionally in no time at all. This is a joke to me, guys. Anyways, There, definition.